Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. Pete Buttigieg is just continuing to struggle to get the black vote, and rightfully so. He does not deserve the black vote. Neither of the Democrats deserve the black vote, just like neither of the Republicans or Trump do not deserve the black vote. What's been going on is a travesty that what Pete Buttigieg is doing, and he made things worse for himself. The other day, I think was talking at some kind of conference or something, part of his campaign. I think he was trying to talk to black voters in South Carolina or something. And he said that because he was gay, he can understand the black struggles. He's saying that the gay struggles is similar to the black struggles. No, that is a lie right there. They even said that a bunch of politicians, black politicians within South Carolina are endorsing him, investing in him and stuff like that. That's also a lie. There's actually a couple of politicians, activists who are black that said that was a lie. About he is not getting no one. He is getting no one. That is a lie right there. Matter of fact, a lot of people are starting to call him out on comparing black struggles with the LGBT struggles. I'm not saying that LGBT had ever had to struggle, but it's just whenever other groups claim to have an issue, they try to compare it to the civil rights movement, to the black struggle. The black community has struggled the heaviest. We were struggling in this country against racism, against discrimination since chattel slavery. Hell, even before then. But he's trying to do that because he's so desperate to get black support because of the stupid stuff that he did while he was the mayor. Matter of fact, there were secret tapes reported suggested Pete Buttigieg fired the black police chief of South Bend, because he's the mayor there. He's the mayor of South Bend. It was donors that pressured Pete Buttigieg to fire the black police chief. The black police chief officer, forgot what his name is. What it is that the black police chief wanted to release tapes and other information about racist cops within the police department. And, you know what? Buttigieg fired him because he didn't want everything to be getting out. He couldn't handle issues involving with racism with police and the racism by the certain police departments or within his own city that was affecting the black community. Now you have people like the Young Turks or other people doing their own investigations, somehow all coming up with the evidence that they found secret tapes that suggest that donors and those who are donating to his campaign was the reason why the black police chief was fired. That tells you right there, he's not going to do anything for the black community. He'll do everything for the donors. The people that put money in, because black people are not really putting money in his campaign. No, they're not. I mean, this guy, and then he wants, like I said earlier, he wants to compare the gay struggle with the black struggle. Gay people can hide the fact that they're gay. They can marry the opposite sex and still be attracted to gay people. They can hide their affections. I can't hide my skin color. I can't hide my racial identity. Not that I want to. I'm a proud black man. I will never hide my skin, my blackness. But that's the thing. You can't hide blackness. You can't hide a skin color the way you can. Not even bleaching is enough. I mean, I never want to bleach. I'm not going to bleach my skin. I'm not some self-hating black person that wants to bleach his skin to make his or her skin lighter because lighter skin appeals to more people. First of all, there's beauty in all shades of color. But here's the thing. This guy, you can hide your sexuality. You can't hide your race. You can't hide your skin color. And we've suffered through slavery. Black people suffered through slavery. Black people suffered through Jim Crow. LGBT, they just had issues with being married. That's it. We suffered lynchings. Black people suffered lynchings. Black people suffered the Klan. Black people suffered slavery. I mentioned that earlier. We had towns that were black run, black owned. Not just neighborhoods, but entire towns destroyed by racists who hate black people. Gays still have neighborhoods. LGBT have neighborhoods still intact. LGBT even can become business owners a lot easier than black people. So no, Pete Buttigieg. Even Kamala is calling you out. I have my issues with Kamala Harris, but she is right to call out Pete Buttigieg for comparing the black and LGBT struggles. She even called him out on the thing about that people are blaming homophobia for why the black community is not voting for Buttigieg. Here is that video on CNN. I'm gonna play it real quick.
Hold on. I think that I'm never gonna buy into that.
Let me start all over again.
To be very honest with you, that I think that I'm never going to buy into that trope, and I think it's a trope that has evolved among some Democrats to suggest that African Americans are homophobic, or that there's transphobia in the black community as a community. That's just nonsense. And I'm not saying that about Representative Clyburn, who I respect a lot. I'm talking about a trope that has developed among some. And the reality is that, sadly and unfortunately, in all communities, bias occurs, and in particular, homophobia and transphobia. I just spent my entire career fighting against it. So I know it is a fact. But to label one community in particular as being burdened by this bias as compared to others is misinformed, it's misdirected, and it's just simply wrong. I'll tell you to be very honest with you, that
I have my issues with Kamala Harris a lot. I despise Kamala Harris. But even people that you disagree with, that you hate, they will tell the truth eventually. And you have to respect the fact that they tell the truth. Because she is right. It seems the black community has been labeled as the most homophobic. Yes, a lot of black people are more conservative when it comes to mindset and thinking. Yes, it's not usually our way, but that doesn't mean LGBT is not usually a thing we're easily associated, at least not till just recently. But that doesn't mean we hate gay people. We know we have black people in the gay community. There's black people who are LGBT, but still respect their blackness, who still fight for the black community as an entirety. Then you also have some self-hating black people who are gay first before they're black first. Now that is who we hate in the black community, is the black gays or black LGBT we don't like are the ones who will cut the black community and throw the black community under the bus, who will portray and favor the racist and the other non-blacks who don't like black people. Those are the black gays we don't like. Any of the black gays who will betray the black community as a whole. But there are some black LGBT that support the black community and are still fighting for the black community. And then what Kamala Harris said, you can't blame only one racial group for homophobia. Every community has bias against something. There is straight Asians who have bias towards their LGBT community. The white people, matter of fact, white people are actually more biased to the LGBT than any other group. You see, it's the racist and homophobic whites who, because most of them are politicians, they actually not only do not like LGBT, they actually make more policies against LGBT than a black politician. But yet, black people is labeled the most homophobic group. I don't agree with the lifestyle. I'm happy being a heterosexual black male, but that doesn't mean I hate gay people. As long as they, respect me, I will respect them. And speaking of the LGBT, there's LGBT people who don't like Pete Buttigieg. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up about LGBT is because Pete Buttigieg, or Buttigieg, is LGBT. But there's even people within his own sexual orientation group that do not like him, that say that he is the wrong kind of gay. This is a news outlet catered to the LGBT community called Pink News, and it's based in the UK. And even they are talking about how some LGBT media and LGBT people are not rocking Buttigieg. That they think that there's policies that he has done that has rubbed some of them the wrong way. That he is the wrong representative of the LGBT community. But I don't see news outlets talking about this, except for this one. And this one, like I said, is catered to the LGBT. But I don't see mainstream media talking about those groups that, or other groups in or out of the, black community or the LGBT community, talking about their hatred towards Buttigieg, but they only want to focus on black people. The mainstream media only wants to focus on black people not supporting Buttigieg because of his sexuality. And the reason why is because it is an agenda to try to depopulate. They think they can shame us into having majority of our people LGBT, because they think that if too many people in our community are LGBT and less people in our community are straight heterosexual, that could lead to depopulation, because only heterosexuals who can have children when black children when a black man is with a black woman, and that black woman has the black man's child. That is what leads to repopulation. I have to admit, and I have to say this to any LGBT people who are watching, you cannot make a baby with 2 men or 2 women. And this is not a dig or insult against LGBT, but that's scientifically accurate. A baby making is 1 man, 1 woman makes a baby. But I know that I'm going to have some Buttigieg people or some members of the LGBT disagree with me. In fact, one time at least, or a couple times that I talked about my disdain against Pete Buttigieg, I had some of his supporters come in my comment section dissing me, and I had to delete those comments. You see, the reason why Buttigieg is not getting the support of the black community is some of the stuff I mentioned earlier. The secret tapes. The fact that he couldn't handle the situation when it came to a black person being killed by a police officer. The firing of the black police chief. Not supporting reparations or anything that would have catered more to the black community. Hiding information of cops or other politicians or whatsoever that were racist towards the black community. His poll numbers is just not high enough. Lying about certain investors or people in it, or endorsing the campaign when it turns out that not a lot of those people were not supporting Buttigieg. So yeah, Buttigieg has a lot of flaws. But the mainstream media is propping him up to be some kind of LGBT champion trying to run for president. And they're trying to hide some of the flaws of his. So yeah, that's why some people in my community, including myself, are not supporting Buttigieg. Buttigieg is just a fraud. He's lied and done other shady stuff. In other words, he's a fraud. So no, he has to, no, he is not going to get us support unless, of course, he's going to promise us tangibles and it's going to help with our issues and be honest about our issues. And I also forgot. The reason why other people are not supporting Buttigieg is because he wants to compare struggles when his people have not struggled the way my people, our people, the black community has struggled. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section and description box or comment section. I will leave links to some of the stuff that I showed earlier in the description box and comment section. I'll leave certain links. Like I said, write down in the comment section what you think. Make sure you hit that like button when you're watching this video. Hitting the like button helps spread the word of my video. It also helps with notifications. I know some people are not getting notifications. So to help with the notification situation, keep hitting that like button as much as possible. Hitting that like button, the more people hit the like button, the more it helps spread the video around. Also, what helps is subscribing and make sure that you hit that notification bell so you'll know when I make another video. You can, even if you're not getting notifications, check every once in a while to see if I've made another video or not. Sometimes you can unsubscribe, then resubscribe and re-hit that notification bell, and that helps reset you so you might be able to get notifications then. But that's all I have to say for now. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.